Hello, and welcome to Zero University, where every journey starts from zero. Today's story is If I Owned Universal, creating the Wizarding World, reimagined. Let's begin. The day the keys were handed to me. If I owned Universal Studios, I wouldn't just build rides, I would build a living world. Not a land you walk through, a story you step into, a memory you carry forever. And in the heart of it all would be a fully immersive expansion of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but reimagined, bigger, deeper, emotional, faithful down to the cobblestones. This wouldn't feel like a theme park, it would feel like magic, remembered. London, where the magic begins. Guests wouldn't enter through spinning turnstiles. They would begin in London, a perfectly detailed replica of misty streets, black iron lamps, soft violin music drifting from unsealed windows. You'd hear distant traffic, church bells, rain tapping on pavement. Then you'd see it, the towering purple triple-decker, the night bus experience. The bus wouldn't just be parked for photos, it would run. Guests would board in small groups, the conductor greets you, the shrunken head talks, the bus lurches, and suddenly the windows don't show the park anymore. They show London streets, warping, stretching, and bending. Using moving platforms and wraparound projection, the bus would jump through magical traffic, squeeze between buildings, and spin past Big Ben before pulling to a stop outside a towering stone castle across a shimmering lake. Hogwarts. You haven't even stepped off the bus yet. A living school. This wouldn't be a walkthrough attraction, it would be a functioning school, a towering exact replica of Hogwarts inspired by the castle seen in the Harry Potter films. Inside, moving staircases, time-rotating platforms, talking portraits, live actors, and AI animation, flickering torchlights in the Grey Hall with floating candles, real house banners representing Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff. There'd be live classes where you could register. Cast members guide you through safe brewing using coloring changing liquids and smoke effects. Defense of the dark arts. Wand dueling sessions with spell effects triggered by motion sensors. Herbology. Interactive mandrakes that scream when you lift them. Every cast member would stay fully in character. You wouldn't be watching a show. You'd be attending school. The room of requirements, hidden behind a tapestry. Accessible only if you tap your wand 3 times against the marked stone wall, the room of requirements would change throughout the day. Dueling practice arenas, lost artifact chamber, cozy study lounge, secret resistance meeting rooms. Projection mapping would transform the space in minutes. Guests never know what version they would get, just like in the book. The Dark Forest world. Beyond Hogwarts gates lies the Forbidden Path. The trees are taller here, the air cooler. This is the Forbidden Forest, expanded into its own immersive land. You'd encounter animatronic centaurs that move fluidly, glowing unicorn figures in the mist, a ride where Aragog's descendants chase your enchanted carriage, soft blue lights flickering like Patronuses in the distance, and at night, the forest glows faintly, bioluminescent mushrooms and floating embers in the fog. It's beautiful and slightly terrifying. The Last Battle Bridge. Over the lake stands the stone bridge, cracked, scorched, frozen, in the memory of the final battle, inspired by the climactic scene of Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. The bridge becomes a dramatic walkthrough experience. At scheduled times, spell effects explode around you, light bursts simulating duels. Surround sound recreates the emotional intensity of the Battle of Hogwarts. Guests don't watch from seats, they walk through history. The Lake of the Resting Trees. Across the water, tucked beside a quiet river bend, a single silver leaf tree. This would be Dumbledore's resting tree, inspired by Albus Dumbledore. Soft orchestral music plays, benches circle the trunk, and fireflies hover at dusk. A place to breathe. Not far away stands another tree, somber, pale, almost weeping, Snape's tree. A tribute to Severus Snape and his internal love for Lily Potter. On the bark, faint, glowing letters appear at night, always. Guests would leave flowers here, and many would cry. Lily-themed food and magic dining inside a riverside cottage restaurant inspired by Lily's warmth. The menu would include Lily strawberry shortcake, petal-infused butter brew, fire whiskey glazed chicken, apple tart from Godric's Hollow. Servers would tell stories about Lily's kindness. The entire space would feel soft, golden, and safe. Magic wouldn't just be thrilling here, it would be emotional. If I owned Universal, every brick would matter. Every wand would interact with hidden sensors across the land. Every hallway would smell slightly different. Every cast member would stay in character from opening to closing. Because the goal isn't just to recreate a movie, it's to recreate a feeling. The feeling of being 11 years old and receiving a letter, of believing the world is bigger than he thought. Theme parks chase thrills. This would chase memories. The Wizarding World wouldn't just be about ideas. It would be about belonging to a house, learning spells, mourning heroes, walking across a bridge where history happened, sitting under a tree and whispering after all this time, and hearing the wind answer, always. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, folks. And we'll see you on the next story. Thanks. Bye.